Hello students, today we will start with a new chapter in English, chapter 4, punctuations. Let's see what all we will study in this chapter. So, we will study capital letter, full stop, comma, question mark and exclamation mark. So students, what are punctuations? Punctuations are marks used in printing and writing to separate sentences and clauses and to help make the meaning of sentence more clear. So punctuations are marks which we use to separate a sentence or a clause, as using a punctuation defines the meaning of a sentence more clearly. So now let's move to the first part, that is capital letter. So we can use capital letter in following cases. So what will be the rules to use capital letter? Let's see. To begin a sentence, we will use a capital letter. So whenever we are starting a sentence, what do we use in the starting of a sentence? We use a capital letter. Second, for pronoun, name of book and films. So whenever there is a pronoun in sentence, we are using a pronoun in sentence, it will always start with a capital letter, be it in between the sentence. Second, name of the book. Whenever we are writing name of a book, it will always start with capital letter. Name of film. So whenever we are writing the name of any film, that will start with a capital letter. Third rule is for pronoun I. So whenever we are using pronoun I, even if it is in starting of the sentence or in between the sentence, we will always use I with a capital letter. So now next is full stop. Full stop is used at the end of the statement or a command. So when do we use full stop? At the end of statement or command. Let's see the examples. This is a red car. So here the statement ends. So after the end of statement we will use a full stop. Now come here. Come here is a command. So after command we will put full stop. Let's move to second part. So now when do we use commas? Let's see. Comma is used to show a pause in sentence. Example, therefore we should speak to teacher in this matter. So whenever we are supposed to take a pause in between the sentence, we put comma at the place so that we know where we are supposed to take a pause. Now let's move to the second rule. Comma is used to separate words in list of things. So whenever there is a list in a single sentence, so we use comma to separate the things. Let's see an example. I want to order pizza, burger, soft drinks and lollipops. So we have a list here: pizza, burger, soft drinks and lollipops. So when we are separating the list, see here we are using comma to separate them. So pizza, burger, we are using comma to separate. Third rule, before conjunction, and, but, or, yet, so. So these are all what? Conjunctions. So whenever we are using conjunction in a sentence, we will put comma before the conjunction. Let's see one example for that. Johnny is ill today, so he isn't going to school. Now, so is a conjunction. So before conjunction, we will always put a comma in sentence. Let's move ahead. Question mark. Now what are the rules for question mark? Let's see. Question mark is used at the end of direct question. So whenever we are questioning and it is a direct question, there is always a question mark in the end. So let's see an example. How are you? Why are you sad? So there is a question mark in the end of the sentence. Let's move to exclamation mark. An exclamation mark usually used to show strong feeling such as surprise, anger, joy and so on. So let's move to an example. Well done. So well done is appreciation, it is a strong feeling. So as we say well done, we are showing a strong feeling of happiness or appreciation. So we will put exclamation mark. Hooray! Tomorrow is holiday. So here we are showing happiness that we have holiday tomorrow. So after expression hooray, we will put exclamation mark. Thank you, students.